Hello guys, welcome to the live stream. It's so snowing. It's getting worse now. It won't be sunny tomorrow. Sorry guys. It could snow, I don't know idea. No idea mate, but it could snow. We've got a bit at love, we've got quite a bit, not much for it. It's still quite good. This is 20. Yeah, it's got Friday. We should get your stuff Wednesday or Thursday, not Friday because there's going to be quite a lot of snow coming this way. Or very lucky. we I need to get prepared. It might snow Saturday, no idea. Where's the thing?
Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, the 27th of February. I'm Rita Chakrabarti. Welcome to BBC Newsroom Live. Heavy snowfall is hitting parts of the UK, causing road and rail disruption in many areas. Police say that driving conditions are treacherous in places as a band of wintry weather and very low temperatures sweeps westward. Many schools are shut and forecasters say that some rural communities may be cut off. 45 children were led to safety after a bus crash near Deeping St James in Lincolnshire. The Met Office has issued amber warnings for large parts of the country as cold air sweeps in from the east. Up to 10 centimetres of snow is expected today, and as much as 20 centimetres is predicted in some parts of eastern England, Scotland and Northern Ireland by the end of today. Trains have also been affected by the snowfall, with cancellations and disruptions on lines across the country. Snow has closed Liverpool Airport's only runway, but passengers are being advised to still turn up. Well, Phil Bodmer is in Levisham near Pickering in North Yorkshire. Phil, tell us about the conditions where you are.
Well, Rita, we've had several centimetres of the white stuff overnight. If I just dip my foot in there, you can see that it covers it. And snow ploughs and gritty teams have been working pretty much around the clock to keep the main route over the North York Moors open between Pickering to the south and Whitby to the north. You can see this is the main road. Traffic is lighter than it normally would be. This is a main arterial route, but we've seen snow ploughs and gritty teams using this route quite a bit this morning, so the authorities keen to keep it open. Elsewhere across the north of England today, there has been quite a bit of disruption on the rails and at the airports. Flights are running from the region's airports, but the advice from airlines is if you are heading abroad to turn up and allow yourselves plenty of time. On the roads, there have been problems on the M62 in particular. Lincolnshire police dealt with about 5 collisions before even 6:30 this morning, and Merseyside police also had a busy time in their area. Lots of heavy snow has been falling across the country, and that snow is slowly moving south and westwards now. Now, the problems will come later tonight because, as you can see, there's a fair amount of snow here already. But as those temperatures drop and fall below freezing, that's when ice will form, and the concern is that that will leave even more tricky conditions this morning, for tomorrow morning, especially if more snow falls as is forecast overnight. That amber weather warning expired at about 11 a.m. today. We didn't have quite as much snow as was anticipated, but nonetheless, conditions are less than ideal, and with those falling temperatures later tonight, then the concern is about tomorrow morning's rush hour in particular. As far as we know, here in Yorkshire, several hundred schools aren't closed at the moment, but I'm glad to say people are still able to go about their business as normal, albeit in more trying circumstances. Rita.
OK, Phil, many thanks. Phil Bodmer there. Well, one of the worst affected areas is Kent, where our correspondent Robert Hall said there's disruption on the roads and the railways.
But it's still snowing here, quite heavy showers from time to time. In this area, the forecasts were pretty well on the nose, in the sense that we've got a swathe of snow running from the Thames Valley right across Kent and into Surrey and Sussex. About 5 centimetres here in Ashford, but elsewhere, towns and villages reporting a little bit more than that. In terms of disruption, it's been very mixed. Main arterial routes on the whole have stayed open, but we have had real difficulties up north of Maidstone on the M20. M20 westbound, that is still a problem, say Kent Police with abandoned vehicles and a number of accidents. Elsewhere on the M20, at Rootham and at Detling on the A249 major arterial road, that's quite a steep hill. Again, we've had vehicles abandoned, a jackknife lorry, and that of course closes the roads, and whenever the roads close, the gritters can't get through. The gritters in this county of Kent have been operating under what the county council call a snow emergency plan, which means they get every available vehicle out and they alert farmers with snow ploughs to look after the country roads. That's been in place, but if the traffic doesn't run, the cars are not grinding the salt and the grit and melting the snow. So that, of course, compounds the problems. And as I said, physically, the gritters just can't get through. On the rails, South East trains say they are running pretty well a normal timetable, but there have been delays and cancellations. In some cases, they've combined smaller trains into larger trains, which are less likely to run into difficulties on icy or snowy surfaces. There have been disruption to bus services, again, on country roads that perhaps are less well treated. They've had to withdraw the services on those roads. Dozens of schools have been closed. Again, pupils difficulty getting to work. Those that can have tried to remain open, but again, the advice to parents is to just keep an eye on the relevant websites. So overall, a bit of a mixed picture across the region. Outside the envelope, there's hardly any snow at all. Within it, there's enough to cause problems. And I think the concern is that with temperatures as low as they are, what's now coming down will remain. And then, of course, we've got more heavy snow forecast for the end of the week. So I think probably more intense difficulties over the next few days.
Yeah, Friday, going half heavy. 6 to 2, it'll just keep going snowing. That's the very heaviest.
That was Robert Hall in Kent. We're going to our correspondent Ben Ander, who's at Colchester railway station now, where many services have been disrupted. Ben, you were saying that commuters have had it fairly tough this morning.
Yes, that's right. And the thing is that right here, the weather is changing virtually from moment to moment. A couple of minutes ago, it was bright and sunny here, and you almost sense there might be the start of a thaw. Now the snow is coming down again in blustery flurries. And that's something that's making it really difficult for the...
It's dark now. It's actually dark. It won't do anything else, just snows. It's dark, it will do nothing. That's true.
Planners of Network Rail and the train operating companies to decide the best way forward. They don't want to cancel trains. They don't want this disruption. Of course they don't. But when Network Rail yesterday looked at the forecast, they felt they would need to reduce the frequency with which trains can travel. They have to travel more slowly. There are problems the ice causes for points and for signals. All those sorts of things they have to take into account. Otherwise you could end up with a situation of hundreds of passengers possibly stranded on a train in the middle of nowhere. They did that. Of course, that caused some commuters to feel frustrated, but on the whole, certainly here at this station, we saw people treating the whole thing fairly pragmatically, understanding there was a reason why the train service from here was operating at probably a little bit less than 50% of the normal. Going forward, they will try to reinstate some services, and they're monitoring the situation all the time.
It's extreme temperatures that we're dealing with. We're not dealing with average winter weather. Our infrastructure, both roads and rail, are built for our climate. We don't normally see in East Anglia a foot of snow and temperatures as low as this. We're actually quite a warm, dry part of the country.
No idea.
Well, as you heard there, the difficulty is that our infrastructure, certainly our rail infrastructure, isn't really built to cope with really extreme temperatures, which are those being forecast because of these really cold temperatures coming in from the east. And going forward, as I said, Network Rail and the train operating companies will just plan as best they can, and there may be more delays and there may be more cancellations.
Ben, thank you. Ben Ando there. Well, that's the situation on the trains. Highways England are also warning drivers to be careful in treacherous conditions.
make sure you're only taking that journey if it's absolutely necessary. You can be assured that the motorways and major trunk roads are going to have been cleared and treated, but that's not to say that other areas aren't going to have snow on the ground, and that may well affect traction. It may well affect the way that your vehicle handles.
Joining me now is Chris Ford.
That's white. From hair. That bit red, white, actually. Red is very big hair. No, you can't drive out.
BBC Weather Centre. Chris, it looks pretty bad out there now, and it's going to get worse.
Yes, it will be for some. I mean, we can take a look at where the snow has been falling over the last 12 hours. And there have been two areas, really. The first of these, we had an area of low pressure that moved in last night from the North York Moors area, southeast Scotland. And you can see how that has been driving its way southwestwards, taking the heavy snow, not just across northern England, but also affecting the northwest Midlands and right the way across Wales too. That feature gradually easing out of the way, as you can see. But that's brought several centimetres of snow, localised disruption. But it's this line of showers that have brought big problems to Kent. The M20 looking more like a car park than a motorway, and you can see why. Those showers just haven't been moving until just the last hour. You get a sense that they are beginning to lose their anchor and actually start to drift away. So the showers hopefully should ease off in intensity here, and maybe things get back to normal a little bit. Beyond that though, Rita, tomorrow we've still got these bitterly cold Siberian airs moving in. Tomorrow's the coldest day, and with that cold air moving across the North Sea, the temperature contrast will be at their greatest. And what that means is we're going to see even heavier snow showers working across the North Sea and targeting northeast England, northern...
If it's cold, you can still get snow. You can still get snow. It's not saying it's not going snow. You can still say... I'm not saying... That's true.
And eastern parts of Scotland, where the Met Office have already issued an amber severe weather warning. After that, we're looking at an area of low pressure coming up from the south. This is right towards the end of the week, and that low pressure is going to bring a band of precipitation in. But as it bumps into the cold air that's with us already, we get a band of snow moving across England, Wales, Northern Ireland, where coupled with strong winds, we could well be looking at blizzard conditions. So to sum up, the next couple of days, northern and eastern Scotland, northeast England will be the place where we could see some significant transport disruption, and then towards the end of the week it's areas further south really across England and Wales, perhaps Northern Ireland too.
Another one. Okay. It's still snowing. 7 hours ago, we'll go for this one.
Hello there. The early amber snow warnings for the southeast of England and northern England have now expired. We've had a lot of snow earlier on today in those same areas. This was Sevenoaks in Kent, being very snowy around Maidstone. And here in the northeast of England, in Northumberland, a lot of snow has fallen earlier on. It's been whipping around in the wind, particularly heavy snow over the higher ground. And through the rest of this week, there's more to come. There are more Met Office snow warnings, more travel disruption, and with the wind picking up, there'll be a significant wind chill. If you thought it was cold already, wait until tomorrow, with Siberian air coming our way on a strengthening easterly wind. And that easterly wind will blow in more snow showers through the rest of today and overnight. And it's going to be the eastern side of the UK that sees the bulk of those, although there could be a few getting through to the west. We will have some clearer skies here as well. The snow showers through the Channel Islands leaving here, moving into southern parts of Devon and Cornwall later in the night. Another cold one, we were down to -8 in one or two places last night, similar numbers tonight. Our focus for the heavier snow into Wednesday and into Thursday actually is going to be further north. We've got these amber snow warnings from the Met Office in northern and eastern Scotland through the central belt and northeast England. 15 centimetres, maybe even more than that. In some areas it's just going to be snow shower after snow shower here, driven on by those strong to gale force easterly winds. Further south there'll be some snow showers as well, although southern parts of England and Wales do tend to become somewhat drier and sunnier. Those temperatures, maximum temperatures, a little bit lower than today, but add on the strength of the wind, it really will feel bitterly cold, more like -9 or -10 Celsius. Now those snow showers in the north will continue overnight, but there's a big area of low pressure here that's moving northwards from Iberia, and that's moving into the cold air, and it's going to bring with it some wetter weather. Now that's obviously going to be snow, and the main focus of that will be across more southern areas of the UK. The heaviest falls of snow likely to be in the southwest of England and South Wales. Then we've got a slice of something a little bit drier before we're back into those snow showers that continue especially across northern and eastern Scotland. Another cold day, perhaps not getting above freezing in many places, but we've still got that bitterly cold easterly wind, so again, it will feel more freezing this
day. See you later, guys. Later on. Bye.